Hi everyone, it's me Sanchari and welcome back to my channel Simply Sanchari. Hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to share the makeup that didn't work for me despite of all the reasons I made it try to work. Now I thought I'll film a get ready with me using all this makeup, but then I thought like when I talk about makeup, it goes on and on. Like I can speak about makeup for hours and hours. So whenever I shoot a get ready with me, it gets too longer. So I know time is precious for you guys. So I thought I'll do a talk through and try and give you an insert over here how actually it is or how actually it looks, what are the swatches. So yes, without any more further delay, let's just jump straight into this video. Okay, let's start with the viral foundation that was all over the internet. Everyone was gaga over this. People still like it, but I did not like it whatsoever. Firstly, the shades are very limited. I think Maybelline should introduce more shades because 10 to 12 shade is not enough when they are going global. Next thing, it did not lasted on me. I did review this foundation and did a wear test with all the possibilities. I thought it is going to work on me because this is probably a very long lasting foundation in Asian countries. This is something is very hyped and people just love it. So I thought maybe in India, because of this hot and humid climate, it is going to survive my sweaty face, but it did not. If you guys are interested, you can check the link over here. And the shade is also very dark on me. When it gets oxidized, it says it's a Lumi matte foundation, but on me it looks pretty matte and flat. I don't see any luminosity whatsoever. I tried many ways, tried many primers, I tried many setting spray with powder, without any powder. Still I couldn't make it work. So definitely this is one product that I've wasted my money. And next is Sunny's Face Skin So Good multi stick foundation. Now this is not just a foundation, you can use it as your concealer and as your contour. Now let me tell you, I did not like this multi stick. It retails for rupees 1450 and you just get 3 grams of product, which is very less according to the price you pay. I picked up this during a flat 70% off on Cult because this is just Cult exclusive, and that is why I got it at cheaper rate, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. I have done a complete review on this with wear test. If you guys are interested, please head on to my channel. Now coming back to this, why I don't like, because after certain hour this foundation melts on me very badly. It is not long wearing whatsoever because I have a sweaty face, and I did show in the wear test how badly it melted off, how badly it separated in certain areas, and also it settles into my fine lines. It creases very badly. It looks streaky because it has a thicker kind of texture that takes an effort to blend it out. So with my finger also I saw that it took an effort to blend as well as with your brush. I just wasted my money on this thinking that this is going to turn up well like my Jason Wu, but this is nothing close to that. Next is Makeup Revolution Cream Bronzer in the shade Medium. The only drawback is you get only 2 shades available in India, and I don't know how these 2 shades are going to cater each and every skin tones, because India has versatile skin tone, you guys, and just 2 shades launching is not enough. This is a beautiful product because it's creamy, it's lightweight, it blends easily, and also it has a right undertone. Like this is just meant for contour because it has a grayish cool undertone which is going to give you a very chiseled looking contoured face. Let me just give you a swatch what I mean by this shade. It does not show up on my skin tone whatsoever. Can you see, can you make out when I use it on the perimeters of my face? It does not show, it disappears into my skin. So I really love the undertone when it comes to contour, but it does not show up. I wish they had more shades so that we could have tried those and we could have used those. Next is Inside Cosmetics Showtime eyeshadow palette. This is in the variant Sand, and you get this kind of earthy tones which is I think perfect for your everyday wear. You can create a lot of daytime and smoky eye look with this kind of color story, but I do not like Inside Cosmetics formulation whatsoever. I don't know how they do it and why they do it, because I have tried their eyeshadow palettes in the past. I don't like the formulation formulation. Their matte formulation is very chalky. It does not want to lay up on your eyes. It looks patchy, gives you bald spot, and also it looks flaky. Now it might look pigmented on the pan and also when you swatch it, but it does not translate the same onto your eyes. Let me just show you the shimmer. The shimmer does not have that oomph, that glitteriness, that blinginess that I love my shimmers to be. So that is the reason I don't like this palette. I have Swiss Beauty, I have Mars Cosmetics, which does a way better job than Inside Cosmetics. I think it's high time that Inside Cosmetics should change their eyeshadow formulation. They should come up with new, something innovative, something really very good, because now they are renowned makeup brand in the industry. So yes, they should improve their quality of eyeshadow, and this is one reason I do not like their eyeshadow palette whatsoever. Next is La Mer Smart Skin Face Primer. This is your pore blurring primer that has silicone to it, gives you a very blurred and even out skin. And also if you have oily skin, then you can use this because it mattifies your skin really very well. Now I have used this primer just once, and after that I couldn't use it because the product inside the tube has completely dried out. I have tried to squeeze out so hard, just look at it. I'm trying to squeeze out, nothing comes. Still a lot of product is left in the tube, and I think a lot of air is trapped inside this. Next is Matte Look Lash Clash 15x Volumizing Mascara. One fine day I was going through my Instagram reels and saw this influencer, raving this mascara from Matte Look. I was intrigued by the difference of lashes. Like one side she had not so visible lashes, and when she applied this mascara, her lashes had that volume and that length. So I quickly went to the Amazon and got this mascara, but to my surprise, I have been trying out for 15 days now. The formulation is very watery, and it does not give me that 15x volumizing lashes whatsoever. I would say my Essence Lash Princess mascara does a wonderful job to give me length as well as volume. Next is this Inside Cosmetics Creamy Lip and Cheek Tint in the shade Chelsea Bloom. I got this just because of the shade. I thought it is going to work on my NC42 skin. But when I actually reviewed this, it does not show up, you guys. I will have to go with 5 to 6 layer to actually show the color on me. And it's very, very sheer. It has a little bit of luminosity, which I like, but it does not add any color. If you own the Inside Cosmetics Lip and Cheek Tint that looks like Etude House Darling Tint, then you can skip this formulation. It is nothing too crazy, it is nothing too new. They have just changed the packaging. The price is higher than the OG formulation, and I love the OG formulation. Let me just show you. Let me just pull off the thing for you, because today I've used this blush on my skin and I really love. So I'm talking about this blush from Inside Cosmetics. It's very pretty, you guys. Like this one thing, I can have it for the rest of my life if I do not have any cream blushes. I can work it as my lip tint, I can work it as my eyeshadow, even for my blush. But this, it retails for around more than 200, 249 or something, but I think the formulation is nothing too crazy if I compare it to the OG one. So you can skip on this and you can try this. The next product that I'm going to share with you guys is a cult favorite. It is loved by all beauty gurus in the world, and I got this product just looking at Kaushal Beauty. She was my favorite in those time, like when she used to do those makeup videos. She always used this product. I'm talking about the Balm Mary Luminizer highlighter. This is a cult favorite, but it's not my favorite at all. Now this product, I just used it once or twice, and it's old, you guys. It's been with me because I have kept it just for memory purpose and nothing else. So I got this highlighter looking at Kaushal Beauty, how beautiful she used to rave about this, and when I finally did get, I did not like this highlighter at all. I feel it is just a powder that is pressed into the pan. Can you see any highlighting effect? I cannot see. Also, it feels very chalky on the pan and it's not smooth. I don't see that, beaming or that natural effect it gives when you apply that highlighter. I don't see that at all with this Mary Luminizer. So for that reason, this product is something that did not work for me. Next are these two K Beauty lip tints. I have two shades, Bougie and Juicy. Let me just give you a swatch. So this is the shade Bougie and this is the shade Juicy. Now I wouldn't have known how lip tints formulation is supposed to be until I tried Romand lip tints and LA Girl glossy lip tints. Coming back to this, why I do not like them. Firstly, I don't like the applicator. I don't know why they have given this heart shape applicator. It does not give you an even application. Secondly, it's very liquidy, it's very watery, and for that reason it turns streaky and patchy. And once it leaves a stain behind, I've noticed that the stain is a lot more patchy and streaky. Also, it gives me a dry and flaky lips the next morning. Not like the formulation of these lip tints. I have paid full price of $8.99 when these got launched just to share my review what actually it is. I liked it at that time, but I have used it only twice or thrice. After that I did not, because after that I fell in love with my Romand lip tint. Next is this e.l.f. lip stain in the shade Pinkies Up. I did not purchase it. This particular shade has been gifted to me by Nykaa with one of my order. So let me just give you a swatch. This is how the shade Pinkies Up looks like. Just look how sheer and how less pigmented it is. It is not even going to show up on my dark pigmented lips. I couldn't see it leaving any stain. Let me just try and wipe it. Do you see the stain? It's very, very light. So if you are lighter skin tone with even toned lips, probably it is going to work on you, but on me it did not work. And because I have a pigmented lips with lot of darkness, this particular shade did not show up on me. I think they have other shades to choose from, but because I did not like the formulation, because it's too watery and it's too sheer, so I'm not going to purchase this. Coming to the last but not the least, I'm going to talk about these EcoTool 360-degree blending brush. This I got it from Cult during one of the offer. It retails for rupees 1750, wherein you get these 3 brushes in one set. It is easily available on Amazon, Nykaa as well as on Myntra. Now let me tell you one thing. I have been loving EcoTool's brushes because their brushes are very long lasting. They do not shed, they do not lose its shape even if you wash them continuously. I have EcoTools brushes that I have been using for more than 7 years and it is still going strong. So I was really intrigued getting these brushes, looking at the shape. One of you commented that please review these brushes, and there you go. You get 3, one for your face, one to contour or bronze, and the other one is to conceal. Now coming to all the 3 brushes, because it's circular and it's very densely packed, it does not move easily. If you pour foundation on this, it just gets absorbed because it's so thickly and densely packed, and I think a very less amount you get on your face when you try and blend it out. I have noticed that it gives me a very light coverage with most of my foundation. If I try use other brushes, it gives me an enough coverage. It leaves the brush strokes, it gets streaky, and it also moves my foundation. So this brush is something I wouldn't recommend it at all, because you have many other brush options in the market. You have Sigma brushes, you have Real Techniques, you have BH Cosmetics, even you have many affordable brushes from BS Mall and many other brands. So you can try those. You have Mars, but do not try these brushes from EcoTools. It's not worth the money. This concealer brush, though it is small and petite, but when I try and blend my concealer, it does not blend. It gets all over my eyes. And this bronzer brush, it does not want to blend my bronzer or blend my contour. All 3 brushes are really very tricky and difficult to work with. So for that reason, I did not like it. It did not work for me. I had high hopes, I had a lot of expectation, but no, it did not stood out to my expectation whatsoever. Alright you guys, it's a wrap for today. Hope you found the content helpful and informative. If you did, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You can also follow me on my socials, whose link I have mentioned it in the description box. Please come and say hi, and I will see you soon with my next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.